So as you can probably tell, I'm not really a morning person, but seeing as I was staying in a swanky hotel, I thought I'd show you guys my updated morning and evening skincare routine. So first, let me tell you a bit about my skin. It's very normal and actually quite easy. It can occasionally be dehydrated, and if I do ever get spots like this one here, here and here, they're normally hormonal, and I like to just kind of leave them alone and let them heal themselves and just keep them clean. So the first thing I do in the morning is tie my hair up, and it can be a bit of a struggle, but I do get there eventually. And then I like to cleanse using the Oskia Renaissance Cleansing Gel. This is really fresh and nice to use in the morning and lightweight, so I just rub that all the way into my skin. I then add a little bit of water just to loosen the product. And then using a muslin cloth, my favourite ones are the Emma Hardy double-sided ones. I just use some warm water to remove the cleanser. Sometimes I'll use a serum and a moisturiser, and when I do, it's usually the Sarah Chapman Intense Hydrating Booster, and then the moisturiser is First Aid Beauty Face Cream SPF 30. But at the moment my skin is quite dry, so I've been loving using the Sarah Chapman Morning Facial. This is kind of like a serum and moisturiser all in one. So I just take one pump of this and rub it all the way into the skin. This is also a nice opportunity just to give yourself a little bit of a facial massage to wake your skin up in the morning. Then if I remember, I'll use an eye cream, and at the moment I'm really liking this one from The Body Shop. It's got a really nice cooling metal ball, so you just run it under your eyes, and I occasionally get quite puffy eyes in the morning, so this one is great. And then if I'm going to be outside, I'll use an SPF like this one from Kiehl's. And then all that's left is to do my makeup, and I'm ready for the day. So in the evening, when I come back, I try to do my skincare quite early on in the evening if I remember, but sometimes I can be quite lazy. Is it too early for a Christmas onesie? I'm going to say no, I don't think it's ever too early for a Christmas onesie. So after a bit of procrastinating, or maybe quite a lot, I head into the bathroom and again tie my hair out of my face. The first thing I do is make sure I wash my hands, and this is really important if you've been out all day, especially in London, so I always make sure to wash my hands before touching my face. I then take my Oskia Renaissance Cleanser again, and I like to use this on my eye makeup because it really loosens the makeup and makes it easy to remove. So I just rub it right into the root of my lashes, but then I'm left with panda eyes. I just take a warm muslin cloth and remove that, and it gets rid of all my eye makeup really easily. Gross. To cleanse my face in the evening, I like to use something slightly heavier. This is the Sarah Chapman cleanser, and it's quite a thick balm. I really like using this before I go to bed. I really rub it into the skin, give my face a nice kind of rub, and then remove it with a muslin cloth. But sometimes I like to take a bit of Bioderma on cotton wool and just remove any cleanser that's left in my eyes, just so they don't feel like they've got any product in them. At this point, if I'm going to use a mask, I use the Parsley Seed mask when I'm feeling a little bit spotty. I use the Origins mask when I'm feeling very dry, and I use the Oskia mask when my skin is feeling dull. But most nights I don't use a mask, so I just carry on to the next step, which is exfoliating. And I love these pads from First Aid Beauty. They're really easy to use, you get loads in the pot, and you just swipe it all over your face. I also turn the pad over and use the other side, not to waste it at all. And then to add back into my skin, I use the La Roche-Posay Cerazinc, and this is really nice. And then I flap just to make it dry. The last step of my evening routine is the Sarah Chapman Overnight Facial. This is my biggest skincare love. It's a beautiful overnight oil. I really work it into the skin. I spend quite a long time rubbing it in, and it just feels amazing. It makes my skin look really glowy. So that's it, that's my evening skincare routine, and then I'm off to bed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!